What's going on guys, it's Unknown Player here, and in this video we'll be going through the exotic Sleeper Simulant quest and how to eventually obtain the Sleeper Simulant exotic fusion rifle. As it turns out, it wasn't actually some secret hidden Easter egg that we had to find, it was actually a matter of Bungie flipping a switch and activating a step. The first thing you need to do is find 4 Dvalin Golden Age relics, and these drop randomly when killing enemies in Destiny. It's simply a matter of killing things and having a playtime where eventually you'll get all 4 of them. I believe I got all 4 of mine within the first few days of the Taken King launching. So once you have all 4 Dvalin parts, the next step is to do this quest which opens up on Earth. Now it's important to note that this quest won't be available every single day. It's going to disappear and reappear randomly on some days, and if you have all 4 parts but don't see this quest, then it's because Bungie haven't activated this quest for that day. So unfortunately, you need to wait until that quest is available, and if you know the quest is available that day but you still don't see it, then it's because you don't have all 4 Dvalin parts. So keep grinding for those and eventually it should pop up. Now this quest on Earth is what everyone's been waiting for the past few weeks. This is what everyone was stuck on, and this is why nobody knew how to get the Sleeper Simulant, because Bungie hadn't activated it yet. But today on October 7th, Bungie actually turned on this quest for us to actually begin and find the Sleeper Simulant itself. So I'm going to go through this quest so you know what to do, or if you don't have the 4 Dvalin parts, now you know what to do when you actually get them. So launch the quest that's called the First Firewall on Earth. This will take you to Rasputin's bunker, and once you kill this Ultra Knight, he's going to drop an item that looks like this. It requires a password, a pretty cool and interactive code that you have to actually input on the device. Now the password is the order that the knights spawn before the Ultra Knight. So the Taken Knights and the normal knights, the order at which they spawn is the actual password, and you can see that they spawn sequentially, and this is the actual password you need to input into the device that you get from the Ultra Knight. So the 4 passwords are on screen right now for you to look at if you don't want to figure out for yourself. You can see them right now, and the next step is to complete a mission called the Shadow Call, which you'll unlock once you complete the passwords and input them correctly. Simply run all the way to the end and clear the last room full of enemies within the time limit to receive the Ikelos Fusion Core. Now this has 5 tasks to complete within it, and you can see them in the actual menu of the item itself. The first is to complete the Archive mission on Venus, and that will complete this part of the Fusion Core. It's very simple, it doesn't need to be on any specific difficulty, just complete the Archive mission. The next part requires you to dismantle a legendary heavy weapon, so it's as simple as it sounds. Do that and that'll fill in the next core. And then the 3 tasks down here are defending 3 different warsats, and they are on 1 on each planet. This top one here that's codenamed Terra is for a warsat on Earth, and this one down codenamed Luna is for a warsat on the Moon, and the last one codenamed Mars is of course the warsat on Mars. So do a public event warsat on Earth, the Moon and Mars. Once you've done a warsat on each planet, you'll reactivate the core by selecting this last module, and you turn this into the gunsmith. Then you simply have to wait, and nobody knows how long you have to wait for. It could be a couple days, it could be till the next weekly reset on Tuesday, or it could be until the next arms day on Wednesday, but this is most likely the last step. I'll be surprised if there are more steps after this, because there were quite a few steps prior to this one, but the gunsmith will wait to be ready, and then I'll have a video up showing what happens when he is ready, and then the gameplay of the Sleeper Simulant of course on top of that. So stay tuned for those videos, subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on my future uploads, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.